welcome to Andertons. It's not Acoustic Paradiso, but this is a video that I made them let me do because I'm a huge Grateful Dead fan, and I saw on Instagram that we had one of these in the shop. This is a custom shop, a Fender custom shop recreation of Jerry Garcia's Alligator Strat. As I said, I'm a massive Deadhead. And Jerry Garcia is probably one of my top three kind of guitar influences. I love his playing. Particularly, I love the period of the Grateful Dead history when he was playing this Strat. If you don't know I'll give you a very brief rundown of it. The original Strat was a gift to Garcia from Graham Nash for playing pedal steel on his first solo album and on the Crosby, Stills and Nash record, Teach Your Children. He bought the Strat for like $250, I think, in a pawn shop in Phoenix, Arizona, and gave it to Jerry Garcia as a thank you. The original had, I believe, a 57 body and a 63 neck. I might have that mixed up. And it was one of the first instruments that I'm fascinated by the Grateful Dead. I think the history is really, really interesting. Their sound man, Owsley Stanley, was always pushing them to get kind of better sound. And as part of that, they started kind of modding their own instruments. The alembic guitars and basses that you've heard of, alembic started out as the Grateful Dead's in-house kind of tech team, and they would kind of modify the instruments, the PA system. They started building PA systems. It's, from a geeky level, it's fascinating. The Strat that Garcia had was one of the first instruments that they alembicized. It's super 70s, right? Because it was done in the early 70s. The most famous record that the original of this guitar was played on was the Europe 72 album, which is a killer live album. If you don't know the Grateful Dead, it's a really good introduction to them. It's got all that you want there. It's got the rock and roll, the country, the blues, the kind of psychedelic jams, all that stuff, which I love. So obviously it's a heavily modified Strat. It's got this brass control cavity that's got the alembic, well, the original one had the alembic Stratoblaster circuit, which is like a little JFET based booster preamp thing. Super simple circuit to drive the front end of the Fender Twin that Garcia liked to use. Got rid of the trem and put in this brass bridge because it was the 70s and brass was everywhere. Brass nut, brass retaining string tree here because they swapped out the tuners for shallows, which have got these taller posts, so you needed the string tree. I mean, it's a recreation. It's expensive, but it's a recreation of a piece of history. It got the nickname Alligator because when they were on tour, I believe in London on the Europe 72 tour, they bought this alligator sticker which went on here. But on a personal note, I believe it was this guitar that was played on the first Grateful Dead record I got, which was Dick's Picks Volume 2. Careful when you type that in a Google search, but it's a great album, recorded in Columbus, Ohio on Halloween 1971, I believe. So I'm going to have to play, I've just done a bunch of playing. This is, like I say, this is just for me being a geek and geeking out massively. But yeah, the first notes I heard of Grateful Dead were... the beginning of Dark Star, and I was done. So yeah, that's all this video is really. It's an excuse for me to play this really nice guitar because I'm a huge Jerry Garcia fan. I mean, it's It's not for everyone because of all these kind of modifications. I really like it, and now I've played this, I want to put a blaster circuit into my Strat at home, which I did anyway, but now I really do. And it's got, you know, the attention to detail with all the custom shop recreation stuff is there. You know, you look at stickers from the time, this Harley Davidson sticker, the Policeman's Helper sticker, somewhat ironic, and the Alligator sticker, and all of this other stuff. It's a fun guitar for the Grateful Dead enthusiast. Oh, the case, and the case has got a big alligator in it as well. It's nice. Look at that. But yeah, that's matching this. I mean, the sticker, apparently they just bought stickers in London because the quality of stickers was really good in the 70s in London. Yeah, there's lots of interesting stuff about the Dead and about this guitar in particular. I think the 70s, like the early to mid 70s, was kind of one of their peak periods. And yeah, Europe 72, Garcia's solo albums, all that stuff. It's all good stuff. But anyway, it's a custom shop Strat. There's details, specs down below. Click like and subscribe. And huge thanks to the guys here for indulging my little Grateful Dead fantasies. So there we go. See you soon. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. I've said that. And if you want to buy it for me, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. See you soon.